I did another recording, but this time on a mini dictaphone tape.
Yeah.
And I said, look, Jono, I just want to know that you're okay, and will you let me know when you go? Played the tape back. On one side there's Kev, and on the other side, bye.
So actually addressed you.
Yeah, but we asked him how he found his way there to our house, and he said that he was drawn to the brightest light that he could see, which was the light that I was giving out to everybody, and that's why that place was like a bloody train station until I learnt to shut it down.
Yeah. It's quite rare, isn't it? Transfiguration, all that sort of stuff. It's not a place you can just go to. Not most circles don't do it. It's quite a rare place to find it. And I remember I used to be quite into Colin Fry for a while, reading all his books and stuff, and I did join a circle for about a year.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with that transfiguration, but no one could do it, or knew anyone that could do it. Until recently, I saw a woman called Elaine Thorpe. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's from Kent. Elaine Thorpe, from Kent. She literally just really sweet lady, talks, and then this guy takes over, Peter, and he talks like this, and he's very old.
Yes. He's Is he the Victorian coach driver chap?
Something like that. Yeah, he's from Victorian time, 18 something.
Yeah, a spirit guide. Yeah, I know her. I've met her a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a friend on Facebook.
Oh, right. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she is. I met Colin Fry a few times as well, and TJ Higgs, and Tony Stockwell.
Yeah, cool.
People.
Yeah, I've got one of her books, TJ Higgs. Here's her first book she released. She's the Irish lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she right laugh. Right laugh.
Did she not Colin?
Sorry?
Did she not study with Colin?
I think she did, yeah. But
he was pretty good though.
Yeah. And again, he was another one who was a right laugh, because he used to come out on stage and he'd be standing there and he'd say, all right, okay, I suppose we ought to do that. And he'd stop and he'd look around and he'd look at some woman in the audience and he'd go, all right, love, yeah, it's true. Yeah. I know, you're sitting there, you're thinking, why is it all the good-looking ones and all the mediums are gay? Anyway, that's my husband over the back there. Say hello. And he'd say, right, all right, we'll carry on now.
Yeah.
Such a lover, a real nice gent. You know. The Transfiguration is a form of physical mediumship.
Yeah.
There's a group, a guy, what's his name? Patrick. I think it's Patrick O'Hannon or something like that. There's a group, and they've got their own Facebook page thing. Ghost Circle UK, I think they're called.
Okay.
And he's a physical medium. And we went to, Joe was with us. We both went to somebody we know, her house. She used to have him there and do these demonstrations. And one of the things he said, he had one of these old, basically like a frame, like a telephone booth frame covered with black material, like the old mediums used to sit in. And he used to call us over and he'd say, right, put your hand out like this and watch. And without word of light, your fingers elongated as it got near the material. And it was really freaky. And then he'd say, right, okay, I will ask the spirit to come and sit round here in this chair. And he said, now come forward and do the same again. And as you put your hand out, again, your fingers started to elongate. And he'd say, right, now feel her hair. And you could actually feel hair in your hand. It was really weird. He used to have one red and one blue light, but with like white cloth over them, like, so that it was really dull.
What's the purpose of the lights?
Sorry?
What's the purpose of the red light and the...
I don't know. That I've never worked out. And then he got one of the people that was watching. He said, right, come stand here. He said, no, ask spirit, if you don't mind, to step into you. and to show themselves through you. And we saw this woman transformed into I think about a 16th century gentleman, complete with the knee breeches, the white socks, the tunic, a little bit of lace, lacy cuffs, the powdered wig. And then he said, right, okay, I'll ask them to step back out of you now. And you saw her come back.
Oh, wow.
Really, really mind-blowing. But if you ever get a chance to go to one of their demonstrations, I say Ghost Circle, Patrick something or other, well worth it. And he has actually got a book out called, I think it's Arthur Conan Doyle's Wallet.
Yeah.
And because Conan Doyle was into spiritualism and all that sort of thing, and he found that this wallet had come up for sale, he actually bought it.
Oh, wow.
And it's the story of him getting the wallet and a note that he found from Conan Doyle tucked inside it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to. Yeah, I want to see that Elaine in person. Elaine Fulp.
Yeah.
There's not many. Like I said, there's not many people actually do it now, is there?
No, that's right. See, for me, when I just started, I was always drawn to the darkest corner of the room. And I would just sit there, I'd just close my eyes, and then I'd find my head going, and everybody's voices would get quieter and quieter as if they were further and further and further away. And then Joe would scream in my ear, "Kevin, come back!" and snap me out of it. And got to a stage where I said to her, look, this is happening for a reason. Spirit are obviously, and my guides are obviously guiding me towards it. So if we're going to run this group, then we're going to run with this. Oh, I don't know. And I said, take it or leave it. The first investigation we did was down in the Ramsgate wartime tunnels.
Been there?
And I don't know why. I'd not seen anything on Transfiguration, on TV, on the internet, or anything else, but I just knew that I had to have a red light. So I took this red light.
Yeah.
And I make sure I shave all this off.
Yep.
Clean shaven, take my glasses off, close my eyes, and then. But when my head comes up, people see eyes that are open and looking around.
Okay.
And they may see a beard, a moustache. They may see me with hair. They may see me a fatter face, thinner face. And my voice changed. But at the time, and it was the very first time I did it, it was weird because in my mind's eye, I could see the guy. And then I could feel my face slightly changing. But then as he took over, it was as if I'd stepped out of myself. And in my mind's eye, I was actually looking at the back of my head.
That's a bit freaky, isn't it?
Yeah. But I was just so perfectly calm and relaxed about it. I was like, oh, he's obviously taken over. And he gave his name, the date, why he was there, that he was looking for his daughter, something or other. And then we thanked him and he left and I was like, oh. And then one of the guys in our group, Jay, he did some research and he found that there was a man with that name that lived 2 roads away. And he would have used that air raid shelter.
That's madness.
It's just like mind blowing, you know.
Yeah.
But so much has happened to me, and I've experienced over the years. And I just think sometimes I think, why me? What did I do? You know. And other times I'm like, yes, you know. But as I say, I would love to experience full-on poltergeist activity.
Yeah.
And
place up in Leeds, they say it's got the most recordings of actual physical attacks and activity.
Yeah.
East St Drive in Leeds.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
The most official recorded.
Yeah.
Because I know that Puckley is the most haunted village, but there's not any activity as such as there. Like, it's actually got activity like cuts and stuff like that. What's
Yeah.
it called? East Something Drive in Leeds.
Yeah, I've read about it. Yeah.
I think the film was called. Is it Lights Out, or they made a film based around it as well?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've experienced while on an investigation a pain in my side, and at the time we were encouraging a spirit of a young girl to set some chalkboards that were hung on hooks on a bit of string along the front of a bar to start swinging. And the first one started moving, and then the next one, and the next one, and then the first one was really going. And I stepped forward, and I said something about taking a picture, and I felt what was like a needle stabbing me in the side.
Okay.
And I stepped back, and as I went and pulled up my shirt, and I said, "Here, have a look," and shone the torch on there. There was nail marks as if somebody had been pinching me.
Wow.
And that's the only time I've ever had anything like that, other than feeling, somebody's hand on my arm or that sort of thing. So yeah, it's fascinating.